Welcome back to Crypto Charcha, everyone. It's March 3rd, 2025, and we're diving headfirst into some pretty big crypto news.
Definitely big news.
Yeah, the biggest maybe since ever.
Yesterday's announcement from Trump about a U.S. crypto strategic reserve.
Huge.
Seismic event.
Yeah, and of course, we're here to break it all down for you guys, our savvy crypto traders and enthusiasts. This is our 7th deep dive in a row. Can you believe it?
It's been a busy week.
And the response has been phenomenal. So thank you guys so much for all the support.
Keep those comments and questions coming. We love hearing from you.
We do.
So we've got a stack of articles, tweets, expert opinions.
Name it.
All dissecting this bombshell announcement, and we're going deep.
Oh, yeah.
Separating the hype from reality and analyzing what this all means for you, for your portfolio.
You know, back when Trump first floated this idea during his campaign, it felt like a pipe dream.
It did.
But then Senator Lummis came out with her Bitcoin reserve bill.
Right.
And we started to think, okay, maybe this could actually happen.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, who could have predicted this wild ride we'd be in for?
I mean, let's not forget the initial shockwaves. The first announcement completely snubbed Bitcoin and Ethereum. Opted instead for a lineup of altcoins like Ripple, Solana, and Cardano.
ADA went absolutely parabolic, surging over 74%.
Incredible.
Solana jumped 25%, and XRP wasn't far behind with a 35% surge.
The market went crazy.
We went into a frenzy, and Bitcoiners, many of whom have been staunch Trump supporters, they were left scratching their heads.
Yeah, crypto lawyer Irina summed it up perfectly in her tweet. Trump just rugged Bitcoiners.
Talk about a plot twist.
Classic pump and dump scenario, reminiscent of some of the wilder ICO days.
Yeah, for sure.
The question is, was it intentional? Did Trump and his team deliberately mislead the market to boost certain altcoins?
Or was it just a genuine oversight?
Hard to say for sure.
Remember that hilarious meme from the Bitcoin therapist?
Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
He pointed out the absurdity of it all. XRP, Solana, and Cardano in color, while Bitcoin and Ethereum initially left out. He even joked that it was enough to make Peter Schiff a Bitcoin maximalist. Which, if you know Peter Schiff...
it's pretty...
That's saying something.
Yeah, and then just when the FUD was reaching peak levels, Trump clarifies Bitcoin and Ethereum will be the heart of the reserve.
Yeah.
Of course, by then, BTC and ETH had already posted double-digit gains.
So we're seeing some serious volatility. But beneath the surface, this whole episode reveals something crucial. How sensitive the market is to even a whiff of government involvement, especially from a figure like Trump.
Absolutely.
It's like pouring gasoline on a bonfire.
It reminds me of what happened back in 2017 when China announced its ban on ICOs.
Oh, yeah.
Bitcoin plunged over 20% in a matter of hours. It underscores the fact that while crypto strives for decentralization, it's still susceptible to external forces, particularly those wielded by governments.
And let's be real. This strategic reserve could be a game changer, not just for the U.S., but for the global financial landscape. So we're going to unpack this from every angle, diving into the market mania, the insider trading allegations, swirling around the controversy over the chosen altcoins and the potential geopolitical implications.
Buckle up.
Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and smash that notification bell if you want to stay ahead of the curve.
Right, and don't forget to share this with your fellow crypto enthusiasts. The more informed we are, the better equipped we'll be to navigate this wild new world.
Now let's start by dissecting the market chaos that followed Trump's announcement.
Okay.
Even after he clarified that Bitcoin and Ethereum would be included, the market had already gone haywire.
Right.
Bitcoin, for example, surged past $90,000, reaching a high of over $95,000 before settling back down.
Wow.
Ethereum also saw a nice bump, climbing to $2,548.
That's fascinating how this whole episode, with its conflicting signals, highlights the immense influence a single announcement can have on the market. It's a stark reminder that despite the maturity we've seen in the crypto space, it's still relatively young and prone to emotional swings.
And speaking of emotional swings, let's talk about that initial snub heard around the world. Bitcoin being left out of the first announcement sent shockwaves through the community.
Absolutely, and for good reason.
Yeah.
For many, it felt like a direct contradiction of everything. Bitcoin stands for decentralization, censorship resistance, a store of value beyond the reach of governments. It raises a key question: what was Trump's endgame here?
Right. Was it a deliberate attempt to manipulate the market? A strategic move to diversify the reserve and acknowledge the broader crypto landscape?
Or simply a colossal blunder?
Yeah. The timing of certain events, particularly those relating to allegations of insider trading, certainly adds fuel to the fire.
Right. Just hours before Trump's announcement, a prominent trader known as Teddy Bitcoins made a massive $200 million leveraged bet on Bitcoin and Ethereum.
And get this, he was using 50x leverage.
You're kidding.
Talk about a high-risk, high-reward play.
Wow.
For those of you who are new to leverage trading, it essentially allows you to amplify your potential gains.
Right.
But it also magnifies your potential losses at 50x leverage. Even a 2% drop in price would have wiped out his entire position.
Oof. Yeah, that's risky business.
It is.
Instead of a dip, though, both Bitcoin and Ethereum surged after the announcement, turning his gamble into a potential gold mine.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy story.
It is.
This, of course, raised some serious eyebrows.
Oh, yeah.
Was it pure luck? Or did Teddy Bitcoins have insider information?
Right. He certainly seemed to think something was fishy, tweeting out, "If Bitcoin has no insider trading, explain this?"
And he's not the only one questioning the integrity of the market.
No.
Investor Mike Alford went so far as to accuse Trump and his son of insider trading, alleging they strategically used their positions for personal gain. Pretty serious accusations.
Definitely adds another layer of controversy to this whole saga.
Yeah. And then there's the David Sachs connection, Trump's AI. And crypto czar, turns out he has some interesting financial ties to the very assets included in the reserve.
Oh, this is juicy.
Journalist Ben Norton pointed out that Sachs is connected to a fund whose top holdings conveniently mirror the cryptocurrencies chosen for the reserve.
Interesting.
Sachs has denied any wrongdoing, claiming he sold all of his personal crypto holdings before taking office. However, reports suggest that his firm, Craft Ventures, still holds stakes in several crypto-related companies, including Bitwise Asset Management, which wouldn't, it has exposure to those same reserve assets.
It's hard not to be at least a little suspicious.
Yeah, it really is.
While there's no concrete proof that Sachs directly influenced the selection of these specific cryptocurrencies or that insider trading took place, the timing and the connections certainly raise questions about transparency and potential conflicts of interest. This whole situation really underscores the need for clear guidelines and robust regulations as governments start to wade deeper into the crypto waters.
Yeah. Transparency is key, especially when we're talking about something as potentially impactful as a national crypto reserve. But let's shift gears for a moment and hear what some of the biggest names in the crypto space had to say about Trump's move.
Okay, that's good.
Some of the reactions were surprisingly divided.
Really?
Yeah.
Like who?
Well, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong, a longtime Bitcoin advocate, he wasn't shy about expressing his opinion.
What did he say?
He tweeted that Bitcoin should be the sole focus of any strategic reserve, calling it the most logical successor to gold, arguing that its simplicity and proven track record make it the ideal choice. He even went so far as to suggest that if more variety was needed, a market cap-weighted index would be a better approach than handpicking specific altcoins.
A market cap-weighted index would essentially let the market decide which assets are most valuable, removing any potential for bias or manipulation.
Exactly.
It's an interesting idea.
It is.
But is it realistic given the political realities? I mean, we all know how much politicians love to exert their influence.
That's true. But it's worth considering as a way to ensure fairness and transparency. And it's not just about fairness.
Right.
It's about minimizing risk, including altcoins with uncertain long-term value, as Bitwise's Jeff Park pointed out, is a huge gamble with taxpayer money. He sees it as a political miscalculation that could backfire spectacularly.
I mean, it's hard to argue with that. Look at XRP, for example. It's still facing regulatory scrutiny from the SEC, and its future is far from certain. And Solana, despite its impressive technological advancements, has experienced several network outages that raise concerns about its reliability. Why include these assets in a strategic reserve that's supposed to represent stability and long-term value?
Yeah. Will Baxter, executive vice president at Brains Mining, echoed those concerns. He specifically questioned the inclusion of XRP, pointing out that Ripple controls over 50% of the supply. This, he argues, contradicts the principles of decentralization that underpin the crypto movement.
It's like taking one step forward and two steps back.
Right. But not everyone was critical of Trump's decision. Binance co-founder CZ, known for his generally optimistic outlook, tweeted that we shouldn't overanalyze things and that more valuable crypto will likely be added to the reserve over time. He sees this as a positive step toward broader crypto adoption, and even suggested that other countries might follow suit, creating a global trend of nations embracing crypto.
CZ has a point. The creation of a U.S. crypto strategic reserve, regardless of its initial composition, sends a powerful signal to the world that crypto is here to stay.
It does.
It legitimizes crypto as a serious asset class and acknowledges its potential role in shaping the future of finance. And as CZ suggested, this could be the catalyst for a global wave of crypto adoption.
Imagine a world where countries are competing to accumulate the most valuable cryptocurrencies, not just for financial gain, but for geopolitical influence. We're already seeing hints of this, with China pushing its digital yuan and other countries exploring central bank digital currencies. Could this be the beginning of a digital arms race? It's a question worth pondering, and we'll delve deeper into that in a moment. But first, let's bring it back to our savvy crypto traders and enthusiasts. What does all of this mean for your portfolio, your trading strategies, and your overall outlook on the future of crypto?
Yeah, here's the bottom line. Crypto is officially on the national stage. And that's a game changer, whether you agree with the specific choices made or not. The fact that the U.S. government is creating a strategic crypto reserve sends a powerful signal to the rest of the world. Crypto is a force to be reckoned with, but it also means we're entering a new era of volatility and uncertainty.
Absolutely. The market's wild swings following Trump's announcement are just a taste of what's to come. As this story unfolds, we can expect more drama, more speculation, and more opportunities for both profit and loss. So it's more important than ever to stay informed, do your own research, and don't let FOMO dictate your trading decisions.
Don't just blindly jump into altcoins because they're part of the reserve.
Right.
Look at the fundamentals, assess the risks, and make informed choices.
We're seeing this play out right now, while some altcoins experienced a short-term pump. Bitcoin and Ethereum. The two cryptocurrencies at the heart of the reserve have shown resilience and continue to be seen as safe haven assets.
Yeah.
This doesn't mean you should ignore altcoins altogether, but it does underscore the importance of a balanced and well-researched portfolio.
And let's not forget the potential for further government intervention.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This strategic reserve is just the tip of the iceberg.
Right.
We can expect to see more regulations, more policies, and more attempts by governments to exert control over the crypto space.
So buckle up.
Yeah. So what can you do to stay ahead of the curve?
Good question.
First and foremost, stay informed, follow reputable news sources, engage with the community, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Knowledge is power, especially in the fast-paced world of crypto.
And don't underestimate the power of community. Share your insights, discuss your strategies, and learn from each other. The more informed we are as a collective, the better equipped we'll be to navigate this exciting and ever-evolving landscape.
Now let's circle back to that digital arms race we touched on earlier. Is it just a theoretical concept, or are we already witnessing its early stages? It's a pretty wild thought. Countries stockpiling Bitcoin and Ethereum like they're stockpiling gold or oil.
Right.
Is that where we're headed?
It's not as far-fetched as it might seem. Think about it. If crypto truly becomes the dominant form of global finance, the nations with the largest reserves will have a significant advantage.
Yeah.
They could influence markets, potentially even control the flow of capital across borders.
That's some serious power. And we know countries are already jockeying for position in the digital realm. We've got China aggressively promoting its digital yuan, and Russia has been exploring ways to use crypto to circumvent sanctions.
Right.
It feels like a new kind of Cold War, but instead of nuclear weapons, we're talking about digital assets.
Exactly. And this U.S. crypto strategic reserve could be seen as America's opening salvo in this digital arms race.
Oh, wow.
It's a way for the U.S. to assert its dominance, to show the world that it's not going to be left behind in this technological revolution.
So it makes you wonder what the long-term implications will be. Will we see other countries rushing to establish their own crypto reserves? Will this lead to greater competition or even conflict between nations?
It's hard to say for sure, but one thing is certain: the geopolitical landscape is shifting. Crypto is a disruptive force.
Yeah.
And it's already changing the way we think about power and influence on a global scale.
This is why we do these deep dives, folks, to help you understand not just the price movements, but the underlying forces that are shaping the future of crypto. Because let's be real, this is bigger than just making a quick buck. We're talking about a fundamental shift in the global balance of power.
And for you, our savvy crypto traders, this means opportunity, but it also means risk. As governments become more involved in the crypto space, we can expect to see more volatility, more regulation, and more uncertainty.
It's going to be a wild ride, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But one thing we know for certain:
What's that?
knowledge is your best defense.
Mm-hmm.
So stay informed, stay engaged, and never stop learning.
And don't forget to share your thoughts and insights with the community. We're all in this together, and the more we learn from each other, the better prepared we'll be to navigate this uncharted territory.
Absolutely. We want to hear from you. What do you think about this digital arms race theory? Is it just hype, or is there something more to it? Drop your comments below, and let's get a discussion going. And while you're at it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and smash that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future deep dives.
We're dropping new content every day, bringing you the latest news analysis and insights from the world of crypto.
Thanks for joining us on this wild ride, folks. Until next time, stay informed, stay vigilant, and keep those portfolios green. Peace out.